Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. We are from Group 1 and today we are going to present our presentation 2. This is our group member. First is my name is Muhammad Akif Awas. Next is Muhammad Iftikar Aiman, Nur Afijah Zimin, Muhammad Adam, and lastly is Danush. For the table of content, we have abstract, introduction, objective of study, methodology, key findings and relevance, implication in fisheries science, practical application or future direction, and lastly is reference. For the abstract, this study examines the reproductive biology and feeding habits of the African catfish, also known as Clarias Gariepinus, in Lake Awasa, Ethiopia. Data were collected from the February 1987 to March 1988. Breeding occurred during the rainy season, which is from February to June, which are nearly equal sex ratio of 50.4% females and 49.6% males. The species was predominantly carnivorous, with fish making up the majority of its diet, which included 81.7% in juveniles and 86.8% in adult. The primary prey was Oreochromis niloticus, which is known as the Nile tilapia, alongside insect, fish egg, and plant material. This finding highlight the ecological role of Clarias Gariepinus in Lake Awasa food web.
The introduction. The African catfish, which is Clarias Gariepinus, is a widely distributed and commercially important freshwater species in Africa, known for its adaptability and resilience. While its ecology and biology are well documented in other African regions, little research exists on its population in Ethiopian waters, particularly in Lake Awasa. This species breeds in flooded areas during the rainy season, with adults returning to the deeper water after spawning. It is a carnivorous predator, primarily feeding on Oreochromis niloticus, along with insects, gastropods, and other aquatic organisms. Due to its fast growth and diverse diet, Clarias Gariepinus plays a crucial role in Ethiopia's fisheries, providing an affordable protein source. This study aims to examine its reproduction and feeding habits to support sustainable fisheries management in Lake Awasa. So the objective of this study is firstly to investigate breeding habits of Clarias Gariepinus. The second one is to study feeding habits of Clarias Gariepinus.
Next, for the methodology, first, sample of Clarias Gariepinus were collected monthly from February 1987 to March 1988 using stationary long lines with 500 baited hooked in 5 locations in Lake Awasa. Second, the maturity stage of each fish were determined by visual examining the gonads using a 5-point scale. Third, the stomach contents were identified visually for large food items, and dissecting microscope were used for smaller organisms. Next, for the key finding and relevance. First, breeding season and population stability. Clarias Gariepinus breeds during the rainy season, February to June, with a nearly equal sex ratio, which support population sustainability and inform fisheries management strategies. Next, for high reproductive potential, females produce between 800 to 650,000 eggs, indicating strong potential for aquaculture expansion and restocking programs. Next, predominantly carnivorous diet. The species primarily feeds on fish, especially Nile tilapia, 81.7% in juveniles, 86.8% in adults, influencing fish community dynamic and requiring ecosystem-based fisheries management. Feeding, adaptability and ecological role. As an opportunistic feeder consuming a variety of food sources, Clarias Gariepinus demonstrate high adaptability, making it resilient to environmental change. And lastly, economic and aquaculture importance. Its fast growth, hardy nature, and commercial value make it crucial for fisheries, aquaculture development, and food security in Ethiopia.
For the implications in fishery science, first, stock management. The understanding the opportunistic feeding habits of Clarias Gariepinus helps in regulating fishing practices and maintaining ecological balance. Next, aquaculture development. The knowledge of seasonal dietary shifts can inform feed formulation and stocking strategies. Next, the third one is ecosystem impact. As both predator and scavenger, Clarias Gariepinus influences prey populations affecting biodiversity and fishery sustainability. And lastly, conservation efforts. Insights into feeding behavior support habitat protection and sustainable exploitation. The practical applications or the future direction. Firstly, the practical application. Sustainable fisheries management. Understanding the reproductive and feeding habits of Clarias Gariepinus helps develop better strategies for fishery conservation and stock enhancement in Ethiopian lakes. The ecosystem balance. As a top predator, managing its population ensures the ecological stability in freshwater systems, preventing the overpopulation of prey species like Orychromis neoticus. Secondly, the future direction. Genetic studies. Research on genetic diversity could improve selective breeding programs for enhanced growth and disease resistance. Next, nutritional studies. Investigating optimal diets for farm Clarias Gariepinus could improve growth rates and sustainability in aquaculture.
Alright, this is our reference. So we got 4 reference for our topic and for our species, Clarias Gariepinus. Alright, this is from us. Thank you from Good Wine.